Good morning, students. This is Miss Jessica Lau. Today is February 26th, Wednesday. We'll start a new chapter from Book 2C, Chapter 3. First of all, let's go over the homework assigned yesterday. PME 2B, page 2 to 3. This is the top part of page 2. For question number 1, part A, remember to add the comma after the word thousand. This is the bottom part of page 2. For question number 2, try not to mix up the two words digit and value. For part A, the digit in the thousands place is 2. So it refers to the actual number in the thousands place. For part C, the value of the digit A is 80. 8 stands for 80 in the tens place. And this is the top part of page 3. This is the bottom part of page 3. I'll go over textbook 2C, page 18 to 20. For question number 1, the truck carries 242 big boxes and 185 small boxes. How many more big boxes than small boxes are there? I've drawn a diagram for you, so then it will be easier for you to understand. So we have 242 big boxes and 185 small boxes. We would like to know how many more big boxes we have than small boxes. Let's work with the units place first. 2 is smaller than 5. So we'll have to take 1 from the tens place for 10 units. And be sure to cross off the digit 4 in the number on top, and then mark it with a little 3 above. And also be sure to mark the little 10 above the digit 2. So we're ready to do the calculation in the units place. 10 plus 2, we have 12. 12 minus 5, we have 7. Now we can look at the tens place. For the number on top in the tens place, we are only left with a digit 3. We no longer have the digit 4. So 3 is smaller than 8. So we'll have to take 1 from the hundreds place for 10 tens. Once again, be sure to cross off the digit 2 in the number on top and mark it with a little 1 above. And also mark the little 10 above the little 3. Now let's move on to the tens place. We have 10 tens, 3 tens. So 10 plus 3, we have 13. 13 minus 8, we have 5. And then we'll move on to the hundreds place. We no longer have the digit 2 in the number on top. We are only left with the digit 1. 1 minus 1, 0. And we do not need to write the 0 in the hundreds place. So the answer would be 57. There are 57 more big boxes than small boxes. Question number 2. 400 minus 174. This question is a little bit tricky because the last two digits of 400 are 0. So in the units place, 0 is less than 4. So we cannot subtract 4 from 0. Also in the tens place, 0 is less than 7. So we cannot subtract 7 from 0. So what we have to do is to take 1 from the hundreds place for 10 tens. So cross off the digit 4 in the hundreds place and then mark it with a little 3. And do not forget to mark the little 10 in the tens place. We still need to work on the units place. So the second step would be to take 1 from the tens place for 10 units. So cross off the 10 and then mark it with a 9 because we're taking 1 from the tens place to exchange for 10 units. So finally we can start to work on the units column. We have 10 minus 4. The answer would be a 6. Now let's move on to the tens place. Remember, we no longer have 10 in the tens place because we took 1 from the tens place to exchange for 10 units. So we are only left with the digit 9. 9 minus 7, we have a 2. Now let's move on to the hundreds place. Again, we do not have the digit 4 anymore because we took 1 from the hundreds place and exchanged it for 10 tens. So we're only left with a digit 3. 3 minus 1, we have a 2. Now we can always check to see if our answers is correct. So if the answer for the checking agrees with the number on top, that means our calculation is correct. So the answer for this question would be 226. Now question number 3. 634 minus 258. I'll go through this question a bit quickly because you guys already know the steps behind the calculation. So for the units column, 4 is smaller than 8. So we need to take 1 from the tens place, cross off the 3, mark it with a little 2, and also remember to mark the little 10 in the units column. So 10 plus 4, 14, minus 8. We have a 6. And for the tens place, 2 is smaller than 5. So we need to borrow 1 from the hundredths place. And for the tens column, we have the 10 up here, we have the 2. So 10 plus 2, 12, minus 5, we have 7. And for the hundreds column, we're only left with a 5. 5 minus 2, we have 3. And we can always check our work. So the answer will be 376. Please pause the video for a moment and do the classwork problems first. And then restart the video and I'll show you the answers. So let's move on to the part called Go Further. We have to work on 3 questions with some missing numbers. So I'll show you an example below. Look at the digits in the units place. A number minus 4 equals 9. Do we need to take 1 from the tens place for 10 units? 13 minus 4 equals 9. We take 1 from the tens place. If we take 1 from the tens place for 10 units, the digits in the tens place becomes 7 minus 1, which is 6. And 6 minus something equals 4. And we know that is a 2 here. So students, please pause the video for now and try to work on the 3 questions above. In 2 seconds, I will give you the answers. So here are the answers for the 3 subtraction questions. For today's homework will be PME 2B page 4 to 5 and supplementary exercise page 18. For page 4 of PME 2B, for question number 3, when you are asked to form the smallest 4-digit number, remember, for the very first digit, it cannot be a 0. Otherwise, it will become a 3-digit number. For page 5, question number 5, once again, when you are asked to form 3 different 4-digit numbers, for the first digit, the thousands place, it cannot be a 0. For supplementary exercise, page 18, there are some changes to the... For supplementary exercise, page 18, question number 2 and 3, you notice that there are some words in red. So there's a typing mistake in your version. So we need to find the smallest 4-digit even number using 4 bits. So remember to put at least 1 bit on the thousands place to make it a 4-digit number. Otherwise, it will become a 3-digit number. And question number 3, we're asked to find the largest 4-digit odd number. So on the units place, it must be a 1 or 3. So you decide how many bits you have to put on the units place. So that's it for today. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.